Welcome back to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And between Josiane Hird and myself, the two of us are going to take you through, between today and tomorrow, we're going to workshop postures that will help relieve asthma. So basically, it'll enhance your lung power and open up the chest muscles. It'll open up the pipes. By just doing chest openers, that's all it is. It's as simple as targeting different regions of the body. So in asthma, your chest muscles are constricted possibly because of stress, dust fumes. You have many different reasons. Even chocolates. Sometimes chocolates can trigger asthma. What we are trying to do in this program is to help prevent common ailments. So we're not going to work any magic on you. So if you already are under medication, please don't stop taking that. Keep doing that. Keep doing whatever you're doing. Just include us in your fitness program. This is Josiane Hird. Josiane, you've been with us in many episodes before, and I'm very, very intrigued by something you mentioned just before we started taping today. You talked about your experience with shiatsu massage. Yes. I know you do a lot of crazy things. You do taekwondo, aikido. You do a lot of the energy sports. You do sailing. You play bridge. I didn't know this part about you, so there's another dimension. Tell us a little more. What do you do?
I did shiatsu a long time ago when I was doing aikido.
Right.
Japanese master. I had the privilege to get classes with him, and there were only a few people were allowed to do because it's a very I should say. You have to pay great attention to it.
Right.
I mean, it's not just a thing that we can slapdash around and do, in doing big classes and things like that. It's in fact it's the acupuncture points with the fingers.
Right.
And it's very healing. It's wonderful. I was helping somebody with a football injury.
Right.
And the injury was gone after 4 or 5 sessions.
So what do? You apply pressure with the thumb?
Yeah, but not on it, around it.
That's interesting.
It's never on the pain itself. It's always around to give energy with blood flow and everything.
Amazing.
It's very
So what you're doing is making this protective capsule.
And you do with the breathing. It's your breathing, your energy that you...
Do you inhale more or exhale in shiatsu?
It's a combination of both.
A combination
of both.
Right.
It's your energy combined with his. It's the energy that flows through you, because otherwise you get exhausted if you, after one session, you get exhausted.
Right.
It's the above energy,
so
God's energy
you,
through you to the person.
Oh, so is it similar to Reiki?
Visualization.
Similar to Reiki?
There's a point, but except you touch. Reiki
you
don't touch.
You don't touch, right?
It's more intensive than Reiki because you're touching and you really. It's visualization, it's projection, it's a combination of all that together.
And the physical transference of energy too,
yes.
Because when you touch someone's body...
When I was doing it in the very beginning, I was exhausted after one session because I was giving all my energy.
Right.
It was not the right way to do it. The energy gets to go through you.
So that you don't lose any of it, but you still help them get more
Yes.
energy. Amazing.
Yes, it's more just complex than just the points pressing around. It's more that combination of both is wonderful because the person feels much better and heal.
I think it'll be amazing when we have a session one day when we are closing. Let's do it when we have a big group.
I haven't done it for a long time.
Well, get some practice. Practice, and I'll give you about a couple of weeks' notice. Practice at home, and just try it out on a few of our
I found you as my victim.
No problem. I'm happy. I really would love to experience that. That would be lovely. Yeah. Because I've heard about shiatsu. I've never experienced it. It takes about 1 hour to
really give a good session if you want to do the whole body. It takes
hey,
about 1 hour.
I'm there. You want me to stay still for an hour? I'm there. I would love that.
You feel totally refreshed after that. You most of the time you fall asleep.
Oh, wow. So it's not really a massage. What you're doing
No,
is
it's not
transferring
massage.
energy.
It's
and
only pressure points.
Pressure points.
There are some movement, some rotated movement in some area. But it's never rough and it's never where it hurts. Around it.
Around that.
Yes.
That is fascinating. I
It's-
never
but it's
realized
never rough.
that. It's never rough, and it's around the part which hurts a lot.
Yes.
Josiane, I was thinking we could do a few postures from the asthma sequence today. And between today and tomorrow, today we'll do chest openers, so to help prevent asthma. We're not going to necessarily eradicate all of the symptoms. What we can do is just help ourselves strengthen our upper abdominal region. So strengthen the chest muscles enough to help the blood flow through and open up your arteries, open up your windpipes. Just have a little more of the blood, and with it, the fresh oxygen passing through your pipes. So what we're going to do is help you. Some of these chest openers may involve a little bit of a back bend. So we're going to try and focus more on the chest area. Make sure that you open up your pectorals. So your pectoral muscles are right here in front of your chest. Your intercostals are the cartilaginous muscle between your rib cage. And then you also have the diaphragm that will open up. So you want to open up nice and free. So let's do that. Josiane, let's stand up. We'll do a few of the standing chest openers. And maybe we'll then go down to the seated ones. There are a few in prone. These are wonderful. So let's see if we can take them through a few each time. We're going to do number one. Let's save these for tomorrow. These are great knee benders, these two, for tomorrow's arthritis sequence. Heels are together, toes slightly apart. We're just going to do a very simple stretch called Hasta Uttana. This is probably something you already do at home as soon as we wake up. You know how we just stretch the arms up? What that's doing is opening up the diaphragm, opening up your chest muscles, and stretching opening up the pectorals and stretching the intercostal muscles between your rib cage. So all you want to do is get a full body stretch, but mostly focus on the upper body. Heels together, toes apart, legs are straight but not stiff. Palms in front of your chest, elbows raised to help you stay alert. Let's inhale. Take the arms all the way overhead, biceps close to your ears, and if you want, you can wiggle your biceps back. And once you've come up to here, you want to make sure you get the most out of this stretch. So tilt your pelvis forward, open up your chest just a little more, take your arms back, tilt your head back just a little bit, and hold. Some of us may be a little more comfortable bringing the palms out if you want. That'll open up your chest just a little more. But I also feel a little secure when I have my palms together, so I'm going to just hold it together and just bend my elbows just a little bit. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale and release. I love the way you bring it down. I keep telling myself I'm going to remember to do what Josiane's doing. Let's turn. Which camera do we have? We have this camera is functioning, so
The camera for sending. Behind you.
This camera. Okay, thank you. That's camera number 3. So this one's 1. Okay, bring your legs out about 3 feet apart. So your feet are 3 to 3.5 feet apart from each other. First, bring your toes in. So put your brakes on first. So bring your toes in, and once you're nice and secure, turn your right foot out. The heel of your right foot should be at a T with the inner sole of your left foot. Once you've secured both your legs, both your feet, turn your upper body to face to the side. So you want to make sure you're not facing your foot that's extended out. You want to turn your upper body. Now, inhale, bring your arms up to shoulder height, palms facing down. What we're going to do is we're just going to lean forward to the right just a little bit because the right foot is out. Lean forward, get more leverage out of your upper body. Exhale, dip your right arm in front of your right ankle. Left arm goes all the way up. Now, in this posture, first of all, you want to focus on a chest opener. So you want to make sure that you take your left shoulder back. That'll open up the upper left side of your chest. And hold. Both palms face forward. Now, not only does this help open up the chest muscles, opens up the upper left side of your shoulders and your chest, you also feel a wonderful compression of your lower abdomen on the right side on your upper right thigh. And I'm sure, Josiane, you'll feel that too. You should feel a wonderful sciatic stretch, the stretch your hamstrings behind your legs, so behind your right leg especially. Now, let's inhale, come up. turn your right foot in. So put your brakes on the right foot, turn your left foot out. And whichever foot is turned out, you want to look to face the tip of your fingers on that side. So this time we're going to look away from the camera. We're going to look at the tip of our fingers on the left hand. Make sure your left heel aligns with the inside of the right sole. Exhale, dip your toes a little bit to the left. Keep exhaling. Dip your left arm in front of your left ankle. Right arm goes all the way up. And once you've got your right arm up, you want to move your right shoulder back just a little bit so you get a wonderful chest opener. You want to feel that beautiful stretch. And besides all of the other stretches we just described, like the hamstring stretch, sciatic stretch, compression of the lower abdomen on the left side, now on the left thigh, you also will feel a wonderful stretch of the upper right side of your chest this time. And you feel this beautiful stretch in your obliques. Obliques are the muscles on the side of your waist. You feel that wonderful stretch on the right side of your body. Let's inhale, come up. Exhale and release. Bring your left foot in, wiggle your toes together. Josiane will save the 2 knee benders for tomorrow's arthritis sequence, because the Virabhadra, Brave Warrior, is also great for opening up the chest, but it's even better for your arthritis sequence where you bend and unbend the knee. So we'll save that for tomorrow. We're going to do a fairly intense bend. It all depends on how deep you want to go. But the idea is not to go into the back bend necessarily. It's more to open up the chest. So if you're getting a chest opening but your hand doesn't touch the ground, it's okay. You just want to try and open up your chest as much as possible. So stay where you are. Let's just face maybe a little bit at this angle so we can face this camera, Josie. And bring your feet together. So you want to make sure your brakes are on. So bring your toes in. About 6 to 8 inches apart from each other. Josie, and we're going to look at this posture. So number 7, it's called Tiryang Asana. Tiryang is reverse inversion. It's an intense back bend. Now place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows closer. You already have opened up your chest right there. Now we're going to enhance that just a little more. We're going to open up just a little bit more. Inhale, bring your chin up. Keep inhaling, bring your chest out. Once you go past midpoint, exhale, glide your palms down the back of your legs. Keep going, do not miss the connection. Keep the connection, keep exhaling, and bend your knees to get a little deeper into that stretch, and hold. Now once you're way there, if you want to ease up just a little bit to help open up the chest, just that much more. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and release. In today's episode, it's about opening up the chest. So if your hand doesn't go down as deep as you normally would, or you would like to, it's okay, because you need to get more of a stretch. When your hand goes down more deeper and deeper, you feel a beautiful strengthening of your low back. But today's episode is about opening up the chest, so we have to make a little bit of adjustment as we go. Okay, Josiane, we're skipping the balance, right? How about this one, Natraj? No? Whatever you say. All right, let's skip the balance today. We want to stay nice and calm and centered. Let's go into Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwini is horse. Ashwa Sanchala, like a horse or equestrian. Bring your right foot out in front of you. Your left foot and your right foot are in a straight line. So you want to face both your feet forward. And in fact, I'm going to wiggle my right foot even further because I know I need to do that eventually. And it's easier doing it when you're standing up. Exhale, bend both your knees, curl your toes in the left foot. Place your left knee on the floor. Once you're down here, you're not going to feel much of a stretch unless you do what Josiane just did. Bring your right foot further in front of you. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Now, your right knee is up. We can go, we don't have the twist because it's a chest opener. Now, in order to feel the chest opening up in this posture, what you want to do is place your elbows. You could do, actually, that's very nice. Josiane, I typically see you bring your elbows out. But this time, because we want to open up the chest, if you have your elbows out, your chest is going to collapse just a little bit. So this time, you might want to bring your elbows down just a little bit. Your feet, right foot is further as far forward as you can. And then dip your hip. Inhale, lift your chin and your chest up. You should engage your low back muscles to help you stay firm, help you stay solid and balanced. But at the same time, you want to get a bit of a chest opener. So you can bring your chest out, take your elbows back just a little bit and hold. You should also feel that wonderful stretch in the front of our quadriceps in the left foot. Inhale, let's release. And let's switch legs. Now, this is a tough part, switching legs and trying to look graceful at the same time. So let's try.
You're just on your knee.
Oh, yes, that's right. Let's do that, right? First on your knee and then thank you.
It's easier.
Thank you. There's always an easy solution, right? You're right. Now, curl your toes in first in your left foot. Now, you keep your toes curled in till you've brought the distance between the 2 feet as far apart as you can, and then you uncurl your toes. So I'm going to wiggle my left foot forward, uncurl my toes in the right foot, and dip your hip. So dip your hip so you feel this beautiful stretch in the front of your upper right thigh. Now this time, in this particular episode, you probably don't want to bring your elbows up. Like I said, like we mentioned earlier, if you bring your shoulders up, it's going to collapse. If you bring your elbows up, it's going to collapse your shoulders. So you want to just keep your elbows down this time. Bring your chest out, chin is up. Inhale, lift your chin up a little more, strengthen your low back muscles, and keep dipping. The more you dip, the more your chest will open up because you're going down. In order to balance yourself, you have to open up. And hold. When we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Let's inhale, come out of that. And shall we go, we did cat already, so let's do the camel. Take your right foot back, so come down on both your knees. Let's do the camel. We did the cat yesterday, Marjorie, right? So let's do the camel posture, and let's turn again to face this camera. Yeah, let's face each other, so you can see, they can pick you up in profile on that camera, they'll pick me up here. Okay, so you're sitting up on your knees. We're going to go into a posture called Ustra Asana. Ustra is camel. Now, there are 2 ways to get into this posture. The idea is to touch your hands. Your right palm should touch your right heel. Left palm goes to the left heel. There are 2 ways to do. 1, you could close the distance between your palm and your heel by curling your toes in. But having said that, if you curl your toes in, just remember there's more pressure on the knees. So as we grow older, Josiane and I may be in a slightly different generation to you. So as we grow older, we don't want that pressure on the knees. So we're going to keep our feet flat. But Josiane, if you want to keep your toes curled in, feel free.
No,
you don't, right? I know I don't like it either. So challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. I mean, you just do enough so you feel a little bit of pain, but not real pressure or anything. So don't hurt yourself. Be careful. Now, place your palms on your buttocks, just like we did the back bend in the standing posture. Push your elbows closer to each other. That's already going to open up your chest. So your diaphragm opens up, your pectorals are open, your intercostals are stretching nicely. Inhale, lift your chin up. Once you go past midpoint, exhale, start gliding your palms down the back of your legs. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Once you've made that connection, tilt your pelvis forward and hold. Now remember, while we're in this posture, it's a little hard to speak, but I'm going to explain something very briefly. If you want to challenge yourself, you want to bring your knees closer. While we're in this position, it's hard to do that, but if you want to really feel the intensity of the stretch, you might want to start with your knees closer. If you're really tired today, bring your knees out, maybe 6 to 8 inches further apart. Inhale, place your hands, palms one at a time on your buttocks. Keep your elbows open, elbows out. Keep inhaling and release. Very nice. Maybe we should just do a little bit of a forward fold. There's another one which is a back bend anyway, Supta Vajra. So let's sit on our heels, supine, diamond. Supta Vajra. Supta is supine, Vajra or Vaira is diamond. Sit on your heels. Again, this particular posture, you could, in fact, bringing your knees out will probably be a little more intense when you get into this posture. So this is one of those postures where it's easier to keep your knees closed and go into a back bend, go into a chest opener. So sit on your heels, feet up, tops of the feet are flat. Place your palms, the right palm just beside and behind the right hip, left palm beside and behind the left hip. Adjust your buttocks on your feet if you need to. Place very gently, lower your upper body to the floor, right elbow on the floor, left elbow on the floor. Once the elbows are down, tilt your head back. And once your head is back, you might want to make a few adjustments. You can bring your elbows a little closer. That helps open up the chest. Take deep breaths in this time. Keep inhaling. Try to keep your knees on the floor. Try not to lift them off that might be too much pressure on your knees. Hold. Press with your palms one at a time and let's come up. Inhale. Let's come up. Let's do a little bit of a forward fold, Josiane, before, because we've already done 2 back bends. This is not part of the chest opener. We just want to feel a little bit of release in the back. Okay. All right, actually, we're doing pretty good for time because we haven't got any time cues yet, so we're doing well. Let's do Ardha Matsyendra.
7 minutes.
7 minutes, great, fantastic. We could probably finish all of those, especially the prone. We have about 7 minutes, so that's really good news. For once, we're on track and we have a lot of time. Oh, you know what? I know why we have that much time. We forgot to tell them where to watch us. Okay, before we move on to the next 6 or 7 postures, just so you know, Yoga Express is filmed in the studios of Manhattan Neighborhood Network. We air Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and Fios 35 at 1:30 Eastern Time in the afternoon. We have a lot of support for you besides a website and a blog, yogaxpress.com, yogaxpress.com, and yogaexpress.blogspot.com, plus this program. We have a postcard with a simple stretch sequence called 48 Plus. We also have a fridge magnet with the same sequence. So you can just fold this fridge magnet like a business card, stick it in your wallet or put it on the fridge, whatever is convenient for you. Plus, we have a book called Yoga Secrets. So we have enough support for you. So just try and stay with the program, stay with us, stretch with us. So let's go into the rest of the postures. We may have about 6 minutes, which is great timing. Ardha Matsyendra. Ardha is half. Matsya is fish. Matsyendra is Lord of the Fishes. So this posture is half Lord of the Fishes. And we also would like to acknowledge that MNN has been helping us air, or has allowed us, permitted us to air this program, tape and air this program since episode number 1. Josiane, we're in 199 today.
Wonderful.
Tomorrow we're going to finish 200. So viewers at home, you realize how committed we are to helping you. And thanks, Rich, for this great setting. We really appreciate that we're able to get this program on air. I'm dying to finish tomorrow's episode. Tuck your left foot. Let's see. Yes. Tuck your left foot under your right buttock. Cross your right foot, right knee over the left knee. This time you want to place your right foot flat beside your left knee. So in Gomukha, cow face, you had the sole of your right foot facing the back. This posture, you want to keep it flat. That will help you push your knee. It'll help bring your knee up. So push your knee in, right knee in with both hands. Torque your upper body. So turn your upper body to the right. You're already halfway there. Right knee is up. Left arm comes up. Inhale. Exhale. Dip the left elbow over the right knee and push your knee in. Try to hold on to your left knee or to your left ankle, maybe your shin, your ankle, wherever your hands can make the connection. Take your right hand behind you, and once you made the connection with the right hand on the floor behind, left hand on the left knee, you want to twist a little deeper. Keep exhaling and twist to look back.
4 minutes.
4 minutes, great. Inhale, release. In this posture, when you open up to the right side, you're opening up the upper right side of the chest. You want to make sure your shoulders go way back so you can feel the impact of this chest opener. Tuck your right foot, right heel goes under the left buttock. Cross the left foot over the right knee. Place your left foot flat on the ground. Push the left knee in. Torque your upper body to the left. So twist your upper body to the left. Left knee is up. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, dip your right elbow over your left knee. Take your left hand behind you. Place it flat. Notice how Josiane's got her hand all the way to her ankles. For me, that's a little bit of a stretch. So that's not going to happen today. So I'm going to hold on to my knee so I don't come undone. I'm going to twist and open up the left side of your chest, of your shoulders, and look back. Inhale, release the hands first, and then let's untangle the legs. Let's go into a couple of other, let's not do the forward fold just yet. This is a Maricha. You want to do that actually? No, let's do that.
Which one is that?
Maricha is this one, Ray of Light, the next one,
This
extreme
one?
left. We did that yesterday, so we can skip. Yeah, this one. And no, let's go straight into pigeon today. You want to do that? Because then we have
you
two
can
more.
do that one too.
Yeah, all right. Extend your right leg out in front of you. Bend your left leg at the knee. Bring your right leg at the knee. Bring your right foot close to the inside of the upper left thigh. Push your right knee in, but at the same time, you want to move your upper body to the left. Hold on to your right shin with your left hand. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Twine your right hand around your right leg, right knee.
2 minutes.
Clasp, great. And then clasp the opposite hands, fingers on the opposite hands. Some days may be a bit more of a challenge, but we're going to still keep trying. And then push your left shoulder back. And actually, no, and this time push your left shoulder back, but you want to look to the right. I'm sorry, Josiane. In this posture, we need to look to the right. Inhale, release. Let's switch legs. I definitely wanted to. It is comfortable.
The other side, the other side.
Yes, we're going to. And I want to do at least 3 more. So let's do this, this, and this. Extend the right leg out. Bend the left leg at the knee. Left foot is close to the inner right thigh. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, fold from the hip. Wrap the left hand around the left knee. Hold on to the opposite hand. So take your right hand from behind. And today that's not happening. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Well, it is finally happened. Look to the left, open up the right shoulder. So that's going to force your right shoulder open to expand your chest on the right side. Inhale, release the hands. Let's go directly into pigeon. We have the titles coming up, so we have about a minute. Take your left leg all the way back. Bend your right leg at the knee. Extend the left leg back. Let's go directly into pigeon. Now in pigeon, unless you look up, open up your chest, you're not going to get the chest opener. So let's get the chest opener first. We won't fold over today, Josiane, because I want to do one more. You want to do one more?
No, I like to do the full
All right,
pigeon.
okay, done. Fold over, exhale, and fold. It's a wonderful release for the back as well. Inhale, let's come up, and let's switch legs. Let's switch legs. Let's take the right leg out. Fold, it does feel great. Fold the left leg at the knee. Extend the right leg all the way out behind you. Bring your pelvis close to the floor. Keep your foot flat. Exhale. First, let's open up the chest. Exhale and fold. Oh, it does feel good. And let's keep going as long as the titles are going. We'll keep stretching. I think we do have a couple of seconds. Let's take both the legs out. Come in front.